Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we are going to draw a person in a reaching out pose. So it's going to involve foreshortening, it's going to have the hand reaching out and the person in the back. We have done similar videos and you could check those out as well. But this is also an additional illustration and some instructions to make things easier. So this is the hand right in the front view. So that is the focus, let's say, of the illustration. The hand is reaching out. So we can start, of course, we usually think of all the things going in and what we're drawing. But if it is just straight out of imagination like we're doing it right now, the hand is here. Let's put a nice round knuckle set there. So we can't see the knuckles, of course, because this is the palm of the hand. So 1, 2, thumb, finger, finger. And of course, as we mentioned, that this is the palm of the hand. So let's slant this like that. So thumb area. So we have put down the hand to start off, and we work our way backwards. So we did say that it's reaching out and we need a perspective. So 1, 2, so 1, 2. So that is the forearm, and that is the upper arm, or what we also know as the bicep, tricep area, going into the shoulder right there somewhere. And the collar structure is right there. Let's put a head right there. The other hand is right there. So let's grab a colored pen to start putting down the framework. And you try with this with the red. Now in other videos that we have put out focusing on the hands, we always say that you can do the hand in like different parts for those who are not accustomed to drawing them fluently yet. And hands always an expressive part of the anatomy, so very important to get them right, even if we are doing them from a very telescopic angle. So sausages for the fingers, 1 and 2, that's the thumb, and then 1, 2, and 3, index finger, 1, 2, 3, middle finger, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Already looking like a robotic hand. And we can go back, like do rings. If you're doing foreshortening, and around that line we can do 1, 2, 3, and I believe our core sketch is pretty much, our core line work or wireframes are in place. Now let's put some details over the fellow. So we're looking at it from that angle that everything is curling like this, going into the fingers, stretch of flesh in between, and of course the more streamlined and bony structure on the top. So the middle finger in this case, now we could just point it that way, just like this, but it's more characteristic, like I think this way, to like have a little bit like a dimension here going like that, so that it's so that we are transitioning into a slightly different direction. And if you notice, I made the index finger a little more accurate from that perspective. And then of course we have the conventional flow of things where we come and we can do some foreshortening on the thumb. So the thumb now in this case going that way. So just some core line work going into the hand. Now if we are casually like drawing the hand as if, you know, if it's part of a illustrated like, you know, strip, then we necessarily don't need all the details in there, like just some, you know, few lines will do. Actually keeping it more clean might be more beneficial in that case. But since if we want to highlight it, and you know, if there's quite some artists out there, even with the telescopic framework, they need to be more detailed. So here's the upper arm going into the torso right there, and there's the delt, there's the pec if we need it here, there's the shoulder, the other arm is right there, and of course we have the head. Right here. Collar, bone structure right there. Now we can enlarge this as much as we want. If we keep like, you know, shifting it like this, like bringing it down, it's going to like magnify it. Like that's how the like vision works, vision and placement. So now let's just give this guy some features. Let's say he's just, you know, posing just for the heck of it. Of course, in comic books, this is a very often used illustration, where and it reflects the more powerful characters, because they are the ones who, you know, do all these neat stuff with their hands. And you'll see if you like Google like the more cosmic characters, like they all usually end up with poses like this because they have energy blasts, or it's a tyrant, it's a king who is, you know, giving a heel gesture to his populace. So that is the core of the sketch there, and we're going to put in some cross hatching just to highlight some shading along the line. So how we highlight these areas, how we wish to, what level of crosshatch we wish to utilize, or apply to each illustration. It all varies, and if it's just a casual quick exploration like we have one going on right here, we are of course going to put in some quick tones and crosshatch with just those two materials, and we used a Sharpie to just do quick fills. And we put out content pretty much every day, so please keep in touch. Do share your ideas. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.